And let's see what he can do here today. Oh, well played. Second shot here on the first. This would be a great up and down from this spot. Yeah, that's a top little chip shot, that one.
Yes, very smooth tempo there on that chip.
So it'll be a par to start their round.
Nothing wrong with an opening par, just easing their way into this round.
Let's see what happens here on the second hole.
Players want to take out any club, driver, three, with whatever it takes to miss the bunkers down the right-hand side in order to give them the best opportunity to knock it on in two. However, danger lurks everywhere around this green, so players playing cautiously might want to consider laying up. Birdie fours are always a good score on this hole, and you're never disappointed with a 5.
Going with the 5-wood.
They're going with a bit more club here. Let's see if it was the right call.
Well, this person displays the power game in pure fashion there.
2 big hits there, knocking it on this par 5 and 2.
Oh, this is exciting. A putt for an eagle. Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? And they'll tap this in for birdie. He's currently tied for 7th.
Always like to see your name moving up the leaderboard, never a bad thing.
Teeing off here at the 3rd hole.
A split green here. It is difficult to make birdie 2s, but par 3s should be had.
Going with the hybrid. Oh, what a lovely shot. He'll be delighted to be inside the range there.
Outside chance here for the birdie.
Go to your home, ball. Go to your home. Well, nice to drop a putt of that length. Well done.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row.
That shot's so good, we need to have another look.
What an amazing putt from way out.
Currently 2 under for the day.
And after that good play, moving up the leaderboard.
The 4th at TPC Boston, Rich. A great short par 4.
Players looking to make birdie or better. The only difficulty is finding that front bunker. That's when big numbers can be had. For sure, birdies galore. Nicely done.
An opportunity here to move into a tie for first. This looks good. And there it is.
Unreal display this week with that wand.
He's currently tied for first.
Moving up the leaderboard. I like it.
It's time to step onto the tee here at the 5th.
Dog legs from right to left. The big danger here is the green. 3 different tiers on this green. Find the correct one. You'll have a birdie opportunity. Miss it, and it's going to be a difficult 2-putt.
Setting up here, coming off a run of birdies.
It's a good start to the day. Let's hope they can keep up the good form.
Going with the 5-iron here. Ah, absolutely flushed. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Setting up this putt 15 feet from the cup.
Looking good.
Nice one. Fourth birdie of the day. And that will take him to 4 under. And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard after that. And they'd be feeling buoyed with confidence after that birdie. Here's a good chance to maintain the momentum.
Bunkers down the right-hand side are a nuisance. The pond fronting the left part of the green should not come into play if players find the fairway off their tee shots. Second shot to a very flat green. You can get it close, but still difficult on this long par 4.
Going with the 9-iron, I think.
Going for less club here.
Not a bad approach. Grab the putter from the caddy. You're dancing. 16 feet to the cup. This one's dialed in. A well holed. He'll take the birdie. And that will take him to 5 under. And coming off the birdie, they'll be proud of themselves. A chance to keep it rolling.
Par 5, and only the long players can reach in 2. Find the fairway, then make a decision. Do I go over the large bunker 100 yards away, or do I lay back of it? Either way, you must make a par 5 here, because birdies will be had by the big hitters. No harm, no foul there with that shot.
And here we are with the third shot.
Wind's blowing from left to right. Going to try and hold it against the wind.
A wonderful shot here at the 7th and sets up another birdie chance.
Luke, nothing gets past you. Yes, this kid is a stud.
Our current leader is enjoying a 2-stroke lead. And after a birdie at the last, he'll take the honor on the hole.
Par 3 and a diabolical green, to say the least. The left-hand side sits much higher than the right-hand side, and the green is usually very firm. A tough ask.
Well played, mate. And this putt is for a big 2 on the scorecard.
Come on, ball. Don't deny him.
Look at him just surging ahead at the top of the leaderboard. And that will take him to 7 under. Well, I think that warrants another look. Let's see that again.
Yeah, let's see this again. Have this one on repeat.
Leading by 3 strokes now. Always positive coming off a birdie. Let's see what happens here.
9th hole, bunkers down the left will not come into play, and this green sits below the players on their 2nd shot. We have seen birdies made here in the past, but they are really difficult to come by.
What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
Setting up here from about 170 yards.
Yeah, not a bad effort, that one. Up onto the green and a chance to hole your putt. What an opportunity to make a birdie. Oh, just missed. 6 feet remaining to the cup.
This is what they have left for par.
Oh,
Appears to have overcooked this one. Well, the leader giving a little hope for the rest of the field there as they put down a bogey on the scorecard. Next up is this par 4 hole.
Par 4, this hole plays so much more difficult than the yardage. Water to the left of the green, bunkers surrounding it on both sides. Find the fairway, you'll have a good look at making birdie. You miss the fairway, good luck. 4s, 5s, and 6s come into the equation.
A wonderful shot and a chance for birdie here on the 10th. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Just got to use the touch of a feather. Barely has to blow on it. This is just downhill.
Don't want to state the obvious, Rich, but a little too hard, that one. That's tracking. He's currently sitting in first place. Let's see what happens here at the 11th hole.
Par 3 measures 231 yards from the back. A very difficult test indeed. A long green that is unforgiving as it slopes from back to front quite severely. Birdies are hard to run by, as pars can be as well.
Well, this will be a big putt to make. A birdie always nice, but particularly when it's a 2.
Short game has been absolutely fantastic today.
Okay, steady now.
Jesus.
16 feet to the hole. That was a gallant attempt. And just a simple tap in left for bogey. Teeing off here on the 12th hole.
Par 4, 510 yards. It is a brute. Those bunkers down the right-hand side are a natural attraction for wayward golf balls. Second shot is down the slope. A big, deep, gaping bunker on the right-hand side will also find its fair share of golf balls. All in all, just a tough hole, to say the least.
That's a good-looking shot there. And this putt is for birdie 3 on the scorecard.
Oh, you know you want to.
Just a short putt remaining here. Currently 5 under for the round. Let's see what happens here at the 13th.
Tee shot up the hill to a blind landing area. Second shot is to a green that is surrounded by a cavern of bunkers. If you miss all those and find the green in 2, then you'll have a decent look at a birdie 3.
Going with the 8-iron here. Anything in 5 feet to be handy from here. That'll sting a bit. An opportunity to make a par here. Oh, what a stroke. And with that, he's now broken the tie, all alone at the top of the leaderboard. It's time to tee off here at the 14th hole.
Fairway sweeps from right to left down the hill. Should you find the fairway, you'll have a decent look at finding the green in 2. But I gotta say, it is a difficult par 4, and you'd be happy to walk away with that score.
Opting for the 5-wood. Look like this one's heading to the beach. Oh dear. Can he get out of here?
Yeah, this is not what they wanted. There might be a couple of hits here.
Oh, that's great. It just missed the hole. 11 feet to the cup.
Trying to save par here.
Well, that's a nice line. Bit too heavy-handed there. Just 3 feet to the cup. And now 4 under for the day. We've arrived at a par 4 hole.
Par 4, and a fun little par 4 at that. Just 421 yards from the back. Fairly generous fairway, but a green that can provide some entertainment as there's some different swales in the green, and your golf ball can go a-wandering if you're not careful.
Choosing the 9-iron here. Oh, that one's straight at the pipe. Scorecard filled with 3s never hurts. Good putt to make this. Ooh, right by the hole. This putt just 5 feet away from the hole. And nicely holed. Trailing by a stroke after that hole. Let's see what happens here at the 16th.
Watch out for this green. There's a large shelf on the right-hand side. If it's up there, good luck getting it close. And whatever you do, don't be silly and hit it left in the water. That's just a bad shot.
Ooh, this would be handy if it could bounce right. Setting up here with a very long putt. Oh, that's a fantastic attempt, especially from that distance, but it didn't quite drop. And staying right where they were in today's rankings after that. Let's see what happens here at the 17th.
Dog leg from right to left. Second shot is down the slope. Lots of bunkers on this hole, but should you avoid them and find this sliver of a green, then birdie will be on your mind.
Opting for the 9-iron.
This one is heading to a really not so good space.
And he's down there. You got a read?
Setting up this putt 10 feet from the cup. This is their look at birdie.
Was on a good line.
Fucking turn.
Just a tiny putt is all that remains. Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. Of all the finishing holes on the PGA Tour, Rich, there's plenty that feel that TPC Boston could be right up with the very best of them.
Long hitters are looking to take it down the left-hand side and get the extra chase on the golf ball down the slope. That'll leave them with a very short second shot to a dangerous green, big deep bunker right, and a large hollow on the left-hand side. Birdies and eagles have been made before, but so have 6s and 7s.
They're thinking of going for this one, guys.
Uh-oh, this one's out, heading towards the rough.
Yeah, disappointing not to find the surface, Rich, but I like that play.
It was going to take a mighty wallop to get there, but in a good position.
This would be a great up and down. Well, you like the look of those hands. And with that, this player will finish the Q School final and gain a ticket to the Korn Ferry Tour next season. Congratulations to them. Rich and I will certainly be following their career with great interest.
Absolutely, Luke. They have locked down their Korn Ferry Tour card. Keep your eye on this player. They're going places.
Well, that just about concludes our coverage. On behalf of Rich Beem, I'm Luke Helvey. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you tomorrow. 2K Sports and the Corn Ferry Tour are proud to bring you this year's Q School Final. It's time to get underway, so let's get into the coverage of this exciting event. Pleased you could join us for this second round action. I'm Luke Elvey, here alongside Rich Beam. And Rich, as this next golfer begins the day, what are you thinking about their chances?
Currently in the top 5, so they're having a decent go of it at the moment, but still plenty of golf yet to be played. Let's find out what they have. Can they make that push to get higher up on the leaderboard?
Can't wait to find out what happens here. Let's see what kind of tone he sets for himself today. Good shot there, Beamer. Time for the second shot into the first. Atta boy, good shot. What's in front of them, Henny, with this putt?
Can't be too aggressive here. Take your medicine and move on. This is down the hill.
This is a par putt. He's currently tied for third. Time to tee off at the second.
Players looking to make 4 here, but never disappointed with a par 5.
Nah, that's not the shot they wanted. Ooh, sometimes you need a hacksaw to get out of this rough.
He's going to have to go down after this one, try and dig it out as best he can and hope for the best.
And that shot back in the fairway. Getting ready to play their third. Good sounding strike, that one. This would be a great up and down. Oh, so close. Putting for a par here. Ooh, nice line. And in it goes for the par. He's currently tied for 5th. Here we are at the third. The tee is yours.
Just one bunker surrounds the screen. A difficult par 3 to say the least.
Looks to be going with a hybrid here. This is looking pretty good in the air. Never seen a scorecard that doesn't look good with a 2 on it. That's frustrating. Managing to maintain their position on the leaderboard. And now teeing off on this par 4 hole.
Almost every player in the field will be going for this green. Where do you hit it? Front right part of the green is the perfect target. Missing it to the left in the bunker or long and right. That is not good.
And from the bunker here, looking for an up and down. That one just missed the hole. On the green now, but a bit of work left to do here. Make this putt and you'll move into second on the leaderboard.
This is looking solid, what they wanted.
That's a good make in the end. Certainly helped them fight back from a difficult position.
It was off the tee with their tee shot. Nice save indeed.
That's the kind of strike that's going to make them come back every day of the week. And he's down there.
Setting up here from about 185 yards.
looks to be going with the 5-iron. This one needs to kick left. That's well played. Anything on the green from there was fine.
Outside chance of the birdie, but a 2-putt here is still good.
Ouch, that hurts. A par putt awaits. Well hold. Let's move on. Here we have a long par 4. It's going to take 2 great shots to get on.
Bunkers down the right-hand side are a nuisance. The pond fronting the left part of the green should not come into play if players find the fairway off their tee shots. Second shot to a very flat green. You can get it close, but still difficult on this long par 4.
Going with the 7.
All right, going with a little bit more club. Let's see.
What's in front of them, Henny?
Honestly, guys, I stopped counting at 40 feet. This is way out.
Just didn't drop. And this putt coming up for his par. Just one off the lead after that hole. We have a par 5 here. Time to take advantage.
Par 5, 600 yards straight away. Wanting to make birdies, but par is a good number.
Second shot here on the 7th. Nicely done. And what are we looking at here, Henny?
Setting up here from about 150 yards.
Going with the 9-iron, I think. Wow, what happened there?
Missing it short there. They will definitely be upset.
Beauty of a chip shot there.
Just eyeballing that one, trying to make it.
The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. Let's see what happens here at the 8th.
Par 3, bunkers left and right. Not an easy par 3 to say the least.
I don't think you planned for that.
This would be a momentum saver here, getting this up and down.
A par putt on the table. Well, that was a positive hole. A little shift up the leaderboard. Well played. This has to be one of the more difficult holes in golf. The long par 4.
9th hole, bunkers down the left will not come into play, and this green sits below the players on their second shot. We have seen birdies made here in the past, but they are really difficult to come by.
From around 180 yards out. 2 strokes off the lead.
They've chosen to club down here.
Yeah, that one will play. Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
Yeah, they've left it in the perfect spot here, just below the hole. They can be aggressive up the hill.
Oh, just missed the birdie. That's a shame. Our current leader is enjoying a 1-shot lead. You've arrived at a par 4.
Par 4 straight away. A hole that is simple and difficult all in the same breath.
That's nicely done. Do you like the view from where you're standing, Henny?
Setting up this shot from about 120.
Looks to have opted for the 8-iron. This looks to be hit pretty well from where I'm standing. Let's see if we can make this big putt for birdie. Ooh. Didn't quite have the right stuff there. 5 feet coming up to the cup.
This is what they have left for par here.
And down it goes. Let's head to the next. Well, that's a shame. That'll drop them down the standings, that's for sure. We have a par 3 on this one.
Par 3 measures 231 yards from the back. A very difficult test indeed. A long green that is unforgiving as it slopes from back to front quite severely. Birdies are hard to run by, as pars can be as well.
Sitting at -4. Currently tied for 8th place. Oh, wouldn't that have been nice? Well, a lovely opportunity to save par here. That gets the job done. Now 4 back after that hole. Time to make a move. The tee is yours here at the 12th hole.
Par 4, 510 yards. Good luck.
Good shot there. That's a fairway finder for sure. And Henny, what are you seeing down there?
Setting up here from about 195 yards. What a drive that was. F1, watch out.
Well, this one's going right at the flag. Good shot there. This putt for a spot in the top 5. If it's up, it could be in. Ooh, just missed that one. Nicely played. Moving on up the leaderboard now after that hole. This hole is a par 4, and it's a pretty lengthy one at that.
Tee shot is uphill to a blind landing area. Green is surrounded by some deep bunkers. However, you miss all those, you find the surface in 2, and you're going to have a pretty decent look at a birdie 3.
Opting for the hybrid, I think.
Oh yeah, that's awesome. I didn't think they'd be able to hit that from that lie.
Putting for birdie. Seven feet to the cup.
So far, so good.
That's a good putt for par. You'll take it. And there's no movement on the leaderboard after that hole. You've arrived at a par 4. Step up to the tee and own it.
Par 4, sweeping from right to left down the hill. This is a challenging hole.
Nicely done. What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
Setting up here from about 190 yards. Wow, that one was a fairway splitter.
Opting for the 5-iron. Woo, back there, horsey. Ah, great shot. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Setting up this putt 21 feet from the cup.
That was a gallant attempt. 3 feet to go here to the hole. Nice little putt to hole, that one. Let's see what happens here on the 15th.
Par 4, 421 yards. A lot of fun can be had here, but be careful of the green. It'll get you if you're not careful.
Where did that come from? That's not his style. And what's in front of them there, Henny?
He is right on the 150-yard marker here.
Going with the 5-iron here.
What a shot from the rough. This is gorgeous.
Trying to get to 5 under with this putt.
Come on, ball. Don't deny him.
A bit long on that one. Pretty good chance here. This one's for par. Yeah, we'll take that. Now 3 strokes back after that hole. Just a few holes to play. Let's see how you take on this 16th hole.
Par 3, I don't need to mention the one on the left-hand side. It speaks for itself.
That's definitely left of the green.
This would be a great up and down. That's That's a wonderfully played chip shot there.
Judging it beautifully.
Yeah, well hold. Let's move on to the next. And now we find ourselves with a par 4 here.
Severe dog leg from right to left. Second shot down the hill to a very narrow green.
Oh, that was pure. And what are we looking at here, Henny?
Setting up here from about 150 yards.
Choosing the 9-iron here. Hoping for a bounce here, preferably to the left. This putt to move into the top 5 on the leaderboard.
Yep, tracking well.
Oh my God.
Wow, that's misjudged. Putting for a par now. In the end, that will be a disappointing par after such a great approach shot. Teeing off here at the lucky last, the 18th.
Players will be thinking birdie, but 6s and 7s will come along if you're not careful.
Oh, wow. They're thinking of going for this one.
Looks like they've got the 5-wood.
Ooh, yeah, no, not where they wanted to go. This one's left.
And here we are with the 3rd shot. 3 shots off the lead. Wow, that almost went in the hole. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
This one will run uphill.
This is on a...
And with that, this player will finish the Q School final and gain a ticket to the Corn Ferry Tour next season. Congratulations to them. Rich and I will certainly be following their career with great interest.
Absolutely, Luke. They have locked down their Corn Ferry Tour card. Keep your eye on this player. They're going places.
I'm Luke Elvey, alongside Rich Beam, and on behalf of Two-K Sports and the Corn Ferry Tour are delighted to welcome you to this year's Q School Final. Without further ado, let's get into the coverage of this exciting event. Pleased you could join us for this 3rd round action. Hi everyone, Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam. And Rich, this player's trailing. Do they have to really step it up and get it going today?
In the top 10, but let's face it, that's just top 10. They really need to get a top 5 finish or better if they want to improve their chances to make the FedEx Cup playoffs later on this year.
Can't wait to get into the action. Very excited to see how this player fares today. What a shot! Almost went in the bucket. What's in front of them, Henny, with this putt?
This is downhill. Can't be too bold.
No way it
Ooh,
moves
right
that
by the
fucking
hole.
much.
Big putt for par coming up. Is currently tied for 6th. Here we are at the 2nd tee.
Players want to take out any club, driver 3, with whatever it takes to miss the bunkers down the right-hand side in order to give them the best opportunity to knock it on in 2. However, danger lurks everywhere around this green, so players playing cautiously might want to consider laying up. Birdie 4s are always a good score in this hole, and you're never disappointed with a 5.
It might be an ambitious play, but I like it. Looks like they're going for the green here. Well, that's showcasing their power there, Rich.
Always like the aggressive play, going for it in 2 and get rewarded for it.
Well, it'd be nice to make this one. This one's for eagle. Okay, steady now. And down it goes. He's in a share of 5th position.
Gotta like it, moving up the leaderboard, never a bad thing.
Going with the hybrid.
Fought against the wind to stick that one.
This putt about 11 feet in distance.
Looking for another birdie here.
Oh, just missed. And just a little bit of clean-up work remaining on this hole. So no change on the leaderboard for this player after that hole. Let's see what happens here on the fourth.
Par 4 measuring 298 yards. Will the players give it a go or not? Let's find out.
Ooh, staying aggressive. Going for the green.
Shit.
Sitting at 6 under. Currently tied for 5th place. Setting up to play the shot here from the greenside rough. Very crafty, that shot.
Great touch.
And the putt drops, and we're moving on. The leader now has a one-stroke advantage. It's time to begin this par 4 hole.
Dog legs from right to left. The big danger here is the green. 3 different tiers on this green. Find the correct one. You'll have a birdie opportunity. Miss it, and it's going to be a difficult 2-putt.
Do you like the view from where you're standing, Henny?
Setting up here from about 175 yards.
Going with the 6-iron here.
Has got this thing dialed in here. Looking good.
Second spot on the leaderboard, or at least a share of it, if we can hold this. Trailing by a stroke after that hole. 2 great shots are required here because this hole is a long par 4.
Bunkers down the right-hand side are a nuisance. The pond fronting the left part of the green should not come into play if players find the fairway off their tee shots. Second shot to a very flat green. You can get it close, but still difficult on this long par 4.
Shit.
Club up. I like this play.
And not a bad approach. He'll be putting.
Slim chance here for birdie, but you never know.
I like that. Always good when you've got hands like that around the green.
Gotta say, his short game is phenomenal.
Yep, nice to make a mid-range par putt. Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. Welcome to this par 5 hole.
Par 5, and only the long players can reach in 2. Find the fairway, then make a decision. Do I go over the large bunker 100 yards away, or do I lay back of it? Either way, you must make a par 5 here, because birdies will be had by the big hitters.
Pretty good shot there.
Getting ready to play their third. Just one shot back now. How close was that to going in the hole? Great shot. Here's a putt to move into a share of top spot on the leaderboard. He's currently in a share of top spot. Just a couple to play here on the opening 9. Here's the tee shot at the 8th.
Par 3 and a diabolical green, to say the least. The left-hand side sits much higher than the right-hand side, and the green is usually very firm. A tough ask.
Come on, sit. And he's hit that inside the range.
And this one for back-to-back birdies.
Oh, so close. Oh, I don't mind this par putt. Still in the lead now after that hole. Teeing off here at the 9th hole.
9th hole, bunkers down the left will not come into play, and this green sits below the players on their second shot. We have seen birdies made here in the past, but they are really difficult to come by.
And he's down there.
Setting up here from about 155. Had a fantastic drive.
opting for the 9-iron.
They've chosen to club down on this one.
Not bad. And he's down there. You got a read?
Setting up this putt 14 feet from the cup. Can you hear those tweets? This is what they have left for birdie here.
Surely it's going to.
Ouch, that hurts. And that brings to an end that hole. Let's see what happens here at the 10th hole.
Par 4, this hole plays so much more difficult than the yardage. Water to the left of the green, bunkers surrounding it on both sides. Find the fairway, you'll have a good look at making birdie. You miss the fairway, good luck. 4s, 5s, and 6s come into the equation.
Going with the pitching wedge here. Needs this one to kick right. Well, that's well played and sets up a good birdie look here at the 10th. A 7-footer right here.
Right over the spot they were looking at.
Oh, that's a ripper. Leading by a couple after that hole. I'm pretty sure this player will be buoyed by that birdie back at the last. Let's see if they can deliver another one.
Par 3 measures 231 yards from the back. A very difficult test indeed. A long green that is unforgiving as it slopes from back to front quite severely. Birdies are hard to run by, as pars can be as well.
Lining up the birdie putt here. Oh, that's too bad. 4 feet to the cup. This one's looking good. Currently in first position. Let's see what happens here at the 12th.
Par 4, 510 yards. Good luck. You'll need it.
Lovely effort, that. Looks to be going with a hybrid here. I'm not sure that's what they had in their mind. That's further right than they wanted. Sitting at 9 under par, currently in the lead. Ooh, that almost went down. Putting for par. And still in top spot after that hole. Keep it going. Next up is this 2-shot hole.
Par 4, back up the hill, 447 yards. This is an adventure-filled par 4.
That's some good golf right there. What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
Setting up here from about 165 yards.
That's inside the house of opportunity. What's in front of them, Henny?
Yeah, 15 feet out. He's been staring this one down.
And racking up their 5th birdie of the day. Now 2 shots up after that one. Let's see what happens here at the 14th.
Fairway sweeps from right to left down the hill. Should you find the fairway, you'll have a decent look at finding the green in 2. But I gotta say, it is a difficult par 4, and you'd be happy to walk away with that score.
Looks to have chosen the 7-iron.
Shit.
That one seemed to get away from them, Rich.
One of the rare misses for this player today, Luke. They've been hitting a lot of greens today.
Almost went in. Let's see if he can make this and keep the par on the card.
Good stuff today, especially the short game has been really sharp today.
Well, that's a momentum maintainer. Well done. Our leader is a couple of shots up at this stage. Time to take a look at what this par 4 might be in order.
Par 4, 421 yards, a seemingly simple par 4.
Well, that's piped. That's heading down the runway. What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
Setting up here from about 200 yards.
Opting for the hybrid, I think. They're not a bad shot, that one.
Slim chance for a birdie, but in all reality, 2-putt for par would be just fine.
It was on a good line. It's just about 3 feet away. That gets the job done. Managing to maintain their position on the leaderboard after that effort. Teeing off here on the 16th hole.
Watch out for this green. There's a large shelf on the right-hand side. If it's up there, good luck getting it close. And whatever you do, don't be silly and hit it left in the water. That's just a bad shot.
What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Just got to trickle this one in the front door. It's downhill.
Well, the old hammer hands putt. Pretty straightforward 4-footer coming up here.
This is important. Big par putt here.
Yeah, good putt. Well hold. And this is quality play. Still on top of the leaderboard. Teeing off here on the 17th hole.
Dog leg from right to left. Second shot is down the slope. Lots of bunkers on this hole, but should you avoid them and find the sliver of a green, then birdie will be on your mind.
Looks like they're going with the pitching wedge. This looks to be heading to the green.
Yeah, that was great wind management there.
Just 10 feet to the cup here. It's tracking. Oh, he's up, Tiger. And this one is for his par. Good stroke. That was a sensational approach, Rich, but you've got to feel like an opportunity was lost. Leading by a shot after that hole. Well, it's come down to this, the final hole. Welcome to the 18th.
Players will be thinking birdie, but 6s and 7s will come along if you're not careful.
Setting up in some very deep rough. Wonderfully played. And here we are with the third shot. Currently in the lead by a shot. Going with the 9-iron, I think. This one looks to be on a pretty good line. That's a lovely shot here at the 18th, and a chance for birdie at the last. Just 3 feet to the cup. Through 54 holes, this wonderful golf continues. Our leader in the clubhouse.
Just a slim lead with 1 round to go. There could be some fireworks in this final round.
Well, on behalf of myself, Rich Beam, and all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next time.